right, here we go. Welcome back, everyone. This is Bobby Jeezy and Easy coming to you straight out of Rax Billiards in Sanford, Florida. This is semifinals action. Roberto Gomez versus Mark Estiola. Roberto's a 792 Fargo and Mark is a 790 Fargo. And it looks like Roberto wins the first break. And it's race to 7. Winner of this match will face Jesus Atencio to try to get to the final match of the Open 10 ball. There's 2 more matches to go for the Open 10 ball. And if you guys want to check out the other 2 live streams, we got the hot seat match going for the Open 9 ball. Hasn't started yet. Jesus is warming up right now. And then we have the finals of the ladies going down right now on the other live stream. So lots of action going on right now, so get in where you fit in. Let's see those pay-per-view access entries, memberships, registrations, and all that good stuff. Thanks for all the love and support. And once again, definitely want to thank all the sponsors that helped created this event to make it happen. And please do me a favor, if you don't mind, just run over to the Facebook pages for each of the sponsors, and just let them know how we appreciate the support for this event, and hopefully we'll make it bigger and better for next year. It can only go up from here. Last year I had 1 pay-per-view live stream. This year I had 3. Drop the price down to give you more viewership. How about that? Next year, who knows what's going to happen? Maybe I'll add 2 more tables. We have a whole lot of live streams running. But right now, I think we got it going on. Can only go up. Enjoy this semifinal match against Roberto Gomez and Mark Estiola. And Roberto's got a very difficult shot here. Don't believe he's got a chance to make this ball. But making sure you hit it without scratching is a different story. It will go in the corner off the 9, but you got to hit it really good. And with the position of the cue ball right now, it's not really, doesn't look like the shot is feasible. So Roberto's trying to figure out where he can push this and have the advantage that Mark won't have if he was to shoot it. You know, I kind of like looking for the push out for the jump shot. And when I say jump shot, I mean put your cue ball right here. I think the 1 is dead off the 9. I could be wrong. So he pushes out for a 2-rail kick shot, it looks like. He's trying to force Mark. All right, so he's calling the 1, so okay, maybe he is, same thing. So he's going to kick 1 rail at it. If he can hit the top of the 1, that's going to deflect off the 9 and go into this pocket. That's the way I'm seeing that his thought process is looking like. Wow. Just like so. That's exactly what he was trying to do. I almost feel like I know what's going on around here. What an attempt that was. I think I like the jump shot better. Either way, Mark's going to come to the table with the bridge, and I believe he can get around this 2 ball enough to make this 1. And he needs to get the cue ball about where it is now for the 2 ball. don't think he can hit it slow enough to do anything on this side of the 2. I think he's going to be forced to go around the 2-9 and play position for the 2 in the same pocket. Goes and gets his extension for his cues. We're going to try to take this on without using the bridge. All right. Going rail first and then swing it 2 rails back out to the center of the table. Is it going to come up fast enough? Yeah, it looks like he's got just enough room. Nicely done. Looked like he's got just enough room to make this ball. It's very, very close. But he's also got to get all the way back up table for the 3. 0-0 like it started in the first round. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Good speed. It's not perfect speed, but it's the best you can do on such short notice. That's just what you got to do. Couldn't hit that ball much better than that without risk missing the 2 ball and running into something else. I have to say he hit this ball superb. Don't think he can slow roll this enough to hold position for the 5 in the side, so he's probably going to go in between the 6 and the 5 and play the 5 in the top corner. Or he could draw it and play the 5 in the other side, in this bottom side, but I don't think so. I think he'll just tap this in and drift forward just past the 6 ball. Oh, he hit it with a whole bunch of outside. That works. Hard to tell the angle he had on that 3 ball. It seemed like it was a little more severe than what it actually was, but either way, he's got great shape on the 5 ball. And this is the semifinal match of the 2023 Alfa Jacoby Classic. Still got a lot of great matches going on. We have, I think we have 4 matches left for the Open 9 ball. We have 2 matches left for the Open 10 ball, and we're on the last match of the ladies Open 9 ball. And it looks like Nicole is shooting the 9 ball to go to 6-4 over Helene Calkin, and she puts the 9 ball down to go 6-4 over Helene Calkin. She's 2 games away from the hill and 3 games away from the win of the 2023 Alfa Jacoby Ladies Classic right here in Rack's Billiard Sports Bar and Grill in Sanford, Florida, in the Orlando area. If you guys ever never been to Rack's, you'll be missing out. You need to get to Orlando and come check out Rack's Billiards here in basically it's Sanford, but I consider it Orlando because it's literally right next door, almost across the street. It's so close. So you ever come to the Orlando area, it's definitely, if you're a real pool player and love the game of pool, Rack's Billiard Sports Bar and Grill is where it's at. Well, that was a little strong there for Mark Estiola. He could have easily ended up on top of this 10 ball. He's very fortunate. So it looks like Mark Estiola is going to be taking the first rack. in this race to 7 semifinal match. And this is semifinal match number 1. And Mark Estiola takes the first rack over Roberto Gomez. Speaking of racks, all right, welcome back, folks. Mark Estiola to break, rack number 2, leading the match over Roberto Gomez, 1-0 in the race to 7. And he's at the table for the break. Let's see how he hits it. Well, it was a very solid break. Unfortunately, the cue goes straight in the side pocket, and Roberto Gomez is going to come to the table with ball in hand, and this is almost a dream out. Nothing tied up, nothing in the way. No pockets are being blocked. So I don't see Roberto having any issues here unless he just loses the cue ball. All right. So he's going to shoot the 1, more than likely in the top right-hand corner. Drift over for the 2 in the bottom right-hand corner. Did I say top left hand? I meant top right hand. I really thought he would put the cue ball on the rail and drift up that way, but I guess it's to each his own. Either way, little stun draw, just make sure it drifts past the 5, and that's really all you got to do to get straight in on the 3, just like so. And you'll go 1 rail back out to the center and shoot the 5 in this bottom right corner pocket. Unless he wants to slow roll it, I don't think he will. Straight top English. There you go. He's got the perfect angle to come off the side, the bottom rail here, and back out to the center of the table for the 3 and the 6 in the top side. Fell a little short from his line, but he should be okay. He'll probably cheat the side pocket just a little bit, or he could choose to run into the 7. The only way he runs into the 7 is if he can't hold the cue ball. And he held the cue ball just fine. All right. I don't see him slow rolling this one either, so you hit it hard enough to go 2 complete rails. Make sure he leaves himself some kind of angle for the 9 ball. Yeah, like so. So I think he's going to go here, here, and back out to here. Leaves himself any kind of angle like that on the 8. And that way all he got to do is just cinch the 8 ball and drift straight ahead for the 9 cross table. And he did slow roll it. It's really surprised that he didn't just go ahead and go that extra rail. But he does have the angle. It's the same angle we talked about. He'd like to get straight in on this 9 ball, as he does. All right, so looks like Roberto Gomez is definitely going to take this second rack to even up the score at 1-1. As soon as he makes this 10 ball. Nicely done by Roberto Gomez. hopefully it will continue to be this way all the way to the end. Give us a hill thriller. Looks like we're still waiting on Jesus Atencio's opponent to show up for the hot seat match on the open 9-ball. Oh, here he comes right now. Speaking of the devil. Ruben Bautista versus Jesus Atencio. Open 9-ball. Bar box. Hot seat match. Ruben's going to hit a few balls to get warmed up. If you guys want to sweat the action over there, you can tune in to the pay-per-view live stream page and click on table number 5, and that will take you there. We have Nicole Cuellar taking charge in the ladies finals match, leading her match 7-4 over Helene Calkin. Going to 9. She can get 2 more games. She can prevent a double dip for the ladies finals. All right, so Roberto Gomez has got a nice layout here. Just got to develop a good shot here on the 5-ball that's not going to create too much power. You're going to need to swing the cue ball. If he's putting it right there, he's going to need to swing the cue ball 3 rails to get position for the 6. So we're going to have to draw the cue ball to the side rail. So if he's shooting this line, cue ball should come here. Anywhere in that vicinity. I mean, you could always send the cue ball a couple rails back out to the center of the table, or draw it 1 rail back out to the center. Shoot the 5 in the same pocket. All right, so he chooses the other way. So more than likely he'll slice this 5 in the side and send his cue ball 3 rails back out to the center of the table. I think ideally he would like to be right here. And he's okay, even though he is on the rail. 7's out in the middle of the table, so he just needs to make sure he gets out in the middle of the table. Don't leave yourself on any rail. Uh-oh. Or behind the 8. He pointed as if he was trying to play shape for the 7 in the side. Thought that might have been a little extreme. Here we go, aerial attack. Wow, what a shot. We have to see that again. Right after he makes these couple of balls. What an out that was. What a jump that was. Not really for sure why it's not playing. That's strange. I missed my instant replay for whatever reason. Let's try this again. That's strange. I missed my working right on that deal. Instant replay for whatever reason. Let's try this again. I'm a little upset I missed that one. Anyhow, Roberto Gomez up 2-1 over Mark Estiola in this race to 7 losers bracket match semifinals. All right, I'm gonna try this replay again. All right, I don't know if it's because I didn't play it right out of the gate as soon as I hit it, but it seems to be working fine now. All right, anywho, I guess next time I do the instant replay, I've got to hit it and play it right then and there. It's really weird, but okay. All right, Mark Estiola doesn't really have much to shoot at here. He may have enough to cut this ball in, but wondering where the cue ball's going is a different story. So I think he's just going to be forced to bank this one up table, try to get it to stop behind the 10 ball area and leave the cue ball down here. Oh, he's doing it kind of the opposite direction. I mean, I believe that works too. That is going to leave a fairly routine one-rail kick for Roberto Gomez. And I'm sure he'll be kicking. He'll probably call the corner pocket up there anyways, that top right corner pocket. But he'll be playing it in a way to where it stops on the end rail, and hopefully the cue ball drifts towards the 5 ball. Yep. All right, so we do have the hot seat match going down right now as well. Wow. Hard to believe that ball didn't drop. Jesus Atencio versus Ruben Bautista. Jesus from Venezuela and Ruben from Peru. Should be a great match. Ruben's a 747 Fargo and Jesus is a 784. So on paper, yeah, Jesus has probably had the advantage, but at the same time, we are talking about a bar box. Anytime you get over 650 or higher, I guess, 700 for sure, you're not going to miss very much on a bar table. And they have started, so if you guys want to sweat that action as well, you can go to the third live stream. And Ruben, just like that, is up 2-0 over Jesus Atencio at the moment. All right. Good speed by Roberto. More than likely, we're looking at another safety here. like the cluster of balls there. He can thin this ball, this one ball to the right, and send the cue ball up table and then back down, and use these cluster of balls to hide it. Shoot the one towards the 5 or even thinner. That's exactly what he does. I want to hit the point. Oh, man. Got the point of the side pocket. And believe this one goes past the 7. See if we can get a better look at it. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. So it looks like Roberto's going to be playing this 1-7 combination. I don't think it goes past that 7. Fixing to find out, and it doesn't. The one runs into 7, and what do you know? So Roberto doesn't like this stretch shot, so he's going to go ahead and just play safe on this one. This super thin cut. You'd like it to get past that. Just doesn't quite get there, and this is going to leave. It's going to leave Mark pretty much the same shot. And Mark should be trying to send the cue ball pretty much in the same area. Use the 2 and the 6 as blockers. He's pointing way up there on that top row. I don't know if he can get way up there. Maybe like that he can. I like the simple, just 2 rail position behind the 2 and the 6, which is what Roberto just did. Yeah, he went the other direction with it. And he hit it good too. But he did leave a jump shot. And the pocket is available. That's the only reason why I don't like that particular shot. I like him shooting it just like Roberto shot his. You don't leave a open jump shot. These guys don't miss these jump shots that often. Well, Roberto did not make the ball, but he got a nice little roll out of it, I suppose. And Jesus Atencio finally gets on the board at 1. So he's only trailing Ruben by 1 game, 1-2. All right, so Mark's probably going to use a jump cue. I mean, that 4 ball seems to be close enough to that corner pocket where he can jump and make this ball. Oh, look at that! You got the 8-9 right there, or the 9-8. Could kick this 1 ball into that, or cross bank it, whatever he chooses. He's looking at kicking. He's got lots of options. I do like the bank on the 1 to the 9-8. He's calling the 8 ball. Well, at least I'm assuming he's calling the 8 ball. And there goes the 9. And that's going to bring Roberto to the table with an option. think he can squeeze by that to make that one. Looks like he's jacking up to get ready to put a little bit of spin on it. Looks like Helene Calkin is fighting her way back in the ladies' finals. She's up. She's actually only trailing. She's only trailing 6-7. 2 balls left on the table to tie this match up at 7-7. 8's hanging in the pocket. 7's hanging in the pocket. I don't really see her not getting position on the 9, and she just left herself a super strong back cut on the 9. Wow. Shouldn't have a problem making it, but should have never been in that position. And she takes it down without scratching. So we have us a tie ball game here, 7-7. And the ladies' finals open 9-ball bar box tournament. So that makes for a great finals match for the ladies. We got a pretty good, very nice shot by Mark. Pretty good hot seat match for the open 9-ball bar box tournament. As Ruben plays great position off the 4 into the 5 to try to take a 2-game lead over Jesus Atencio. All right, so Mark's got a pretty good layout. Not really for sure what he's pointing at there. I can only assume playing position. Maybe he's going to try to knock out the 6 ball, knock out the 10 ball, so the 6 has a pocket over there. I don't really think he can afford to run into any of those balls, as there's 3 of them out there, and you could easily get hooked from the 5. And he did anyway. He didn't leave himself an easy shot by no means. I mean, he should make it regardless. These guys don't miss hardly anything. So his work on the 5 ball was successful. Gets the 6 out and still has a shot on the 5. And the cue ball needs to come on down, as it does, and he's got great shape on the 6 ball. More than likely he's going to be playing the 8 in the top right corner up there. Ruben is forced to play safety on the 9 ball against Jesus Atencio. And Jesus is forced with a long rail bank on the 9. And he is sitting pretty much rail to rail, in rail to in rail. So if he wants to try to tie the ball game up, he's going to need to shoot this 9 ball 1 rail across corner bank. All right. Drew the ball back pretty much to center field here. 50-50. And Jesus Atencio drills the long rail bank on the 9 ball to tie his matchup with Ruben Bautista at 2-2. What a great shot that was. And Helene Calkin is giving Nicole Cuellar a hard time here. But it's not over yet. They're at 7-7 for the ladies 9-ball finals. We're at 2-2 for the open 9-ball bar box hot seat match. And Mark Estiola is trying to make it 2-2 for the semifinals open 10-ball. You guys are watching the Alfa Jacoby Classic 2023. A lot of great matches going on right now. Think he hit it good or did not good enough. Wow. When he first hit that 10 ball, I really thought he made it. I don't believe that the ball drifted out any. It seemed like it took a straight line to its point of contact on the rail, so looked can be deceiving. Straight in 10 ball for Roberto Gomez. And there you go. Gets it done. Take a 2-game lead over Mark Estiola. 3-1, and he is breaking rack number 5 in this race to 7. So the loser of this match gets 4th place. The winner is guaranteed 3rd. Then we have the hot seat match going down right now. Okay. Looks like Nicole Cuellar gets on the hill first. She needs one more rack to clinch the deal for the ladies' open 9-ball bar box tournament. Roberto Gomez has got a nice line here on the 2. Hold position. Well, he's got to draw it back for the 4 or roll forward. Wow. Very uncharacteristic miss. I think he's laughing because I think he fell apart on his stroke on that shot. Almost like he didn't, he wasn't 100% confident on what he was doing on that particular shot. And he gets a very nice roll. I say a nice roll. I don't call it a good roll until after what happens. But he appears to have a very nice roll here. When he missed it, 10 ball gets in between the 2, so Mark's going to have to kick at this ball and try to make something happen with it. And going to the side rail like this is, you're going to need a good roll. I think if you go two rails rather than one rail, you might get a better outcome as far as distance is concerned. So it looks like he's changed the way he's going to shoot it. So I think he'll get a better roll out of it this way, as long as he hits the 2 solid. He did hit the 2 solid. Unfortunately, it runs into the 4 ball and leaves a nice shot for, well, actually that's an 8 ball, my bad. And leaves a nice shot for Roberto Gomez on the 2 in the corner pocket. Looks like it just barely goes past the 9. Yep, definitely cut it to the inside of that pocket. So really it's just all about keeping control of the cue ball at this point. Shoot the 8 in this bottom left-hand corner pocket. Leave yourself some kind of angle to slide up table for the 9 in the same pocket. You got kind of an awkward angle, so he's going to have to punch this ball. All right, nicely done. And I think he's got just enough angle to just put a straight draw on this ball. Shoot the 10 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. I believe he'll just draw it right here. That's exactly what he does. He's got great shape on the 10 ball. This is going to be to take a commanding lead over Mark Estiola. There you have it. 4-1. Roberto Gomez over Mark Estiola. Going to 7. Just going to put some serious pressure. Would like to take this time out to say thanks to all of our sponsors to help create this event. All right, here we go, folks. Mark Estiola to break, rack number 6, trailing this match 1-4, just under Roberto Gomez. Solid break. And got a perfect shot on the 1 ball. The only issues I see here are the 6-9 and the 7-8. Looks very ugly. This could be a long rack. And meanwhile, back at the ladies open 9-ball bar box tournament, we are Hill 8-8. Nicole Cuellar versus Helene Calkin. Helene needs to beat Nicole 2 times to win this tournament. And as it stands right now, Nicole Cuellar needs to win this 1 rack to win the tournament. So Mark's got a very, it's kind of an awkward shot. It's not really a whole lot you can do as far as position's concerned. Making the ball's not really that difficult, but if he's going to have to make it and punch it at the same time, he's going to need to be absolutely perfect. Send his cue ball 2 rails. And that's because he had to force it. See if we can get an update on the score from Jesus Atencio. Somebody's got 4 over there. I'm not really sure who it is. I'm going to have to go over there and ask real quick. Well, this is going to be a short rack, so I'll just watch and see who wins this rack. I believe Jesus Atencio's up 4-2. If he wins this rack, it should be 5-2, or it can be 3-4. Not really for sure. Fixing to find out after 2 more balls. Great shot by Roberto, and apparently the 7 does go in the side. It didn't appear that it went in the side, but he's got position on it like it does. All right, so Jesus Atencio has 3. And Ruben has 4. So Jesus Atencio is trailing his hot seat match by 1. And Ruben has the break. And Ruben's winning 4-3. And Nikki Cuellar is fighting for her life on this finals 9-ball event. She needs to win this 1 rack so she don't have to play another match. Right now there's safety battle back and forth on the 3-ball to see who's going to make the first mistake and leave an open table for either one of them. So apparently the 7-ball didn't go, so Roberto played safe. A nice one it is. And that's close enough to this side pocket. Estiola could very well kick this ball in. He's not going to have to hit it very hard, just got to hit it accurate. One row kick. He's going to try to kick and stick behind the 8. Wow. He got all of that ball. All right, so let's see what Roberto Gomez is. Is he going to swing at this? I can't see him swinging at this bank shot. So you're going to have to bank the 7-ball, probably at least 2 to 3 rails to get it behind the 10. Leave the cue ball somewhere over here. Uh-oh. All right. It's very fortunate that 7 didn't line up on the 10-ball. Very fortunate that the 7 froze itself to the 10-ball. Looks like we also have a very serious game of shuffleboard going on right now too. Lots of people gathered around the shuffleboard. That's what you hear all the hollering and stuff in the background about. There's people lined up all the way around the shuffleboard on both sides and both ends. I've never seen so many people get into shuffleboard, but there you have it. There's plenty of action at Rack's Billiard Sports Bar and Grill in Sanford, Florida. Shuffleboard, golf, most certainly pool. All right, here we go. Nikki Cuellar leaves herself a very thin cut here on the 3-ball. If she can take this down, she should have an open shot at the 5 with a fairly routine run out. She makes it, runs into the 5-ball, and leaves herself a difficult cut shot on the 5 now. So it's definitely not coming easy. Looks like something that will happen to me. And Roberto Gomez, wham bam, makes it 5. And he's got the break. So Roberto's making it look somewhat easy at the moment. And I would say the same thing with Ruben Bautista versus Jesus Atencio. Ruben's up 5-3 in the bar box 9-ball open. And the ladies' final match is Hill. If Nicole can finish this rack, she will win the ladies' 9-ball tournament. What a break that was. All right, looks like Helene Calkin 2 balls away from taking the first match down from Nicole. But it's a super thin cut here on the 7. I don't know if you guys are watching that. And this is to try to double dip Nicole in the finals. It looks like she's going to be swinging at the 9-ball, and she did. Misses it. Oh, almost flukes it in the side pocket and leaves Nicole straight in on the 7 with an easy position shot for the 9. Perfect position on the 9. It looks like Nikki's going to take this tournament down 9-8 in the finals with this 1 9-ball. She needs to make this 9-ball in the side pocket, and she does. Nicole Cuellar, y'all, wins the ladies open 9-ball bar box tournament. Good job to her. Meanwhile, back at the feature table, looks like Roberto Gomez got a huge lead, I tell you. 6-1 over Mark Estiola going to 7. He's on the hill. So anyhow, are you coming up here or what? Well, I was going to tell you to come up here and we order something to share, but you want a burger? All right, well, okay, don't worry about it. haven't seen any of the waitresses here. I wanted to come back here to see if I need anything. I don't even know who they even got working for that matter. Oh, all right. Well, I'll just see you in 20 minutes. Okay, see you. All right. All right, so the ladies' open 9-ball bar box tournament is completed. Nikki Cuellar gets the tournament win, and Helene Calkin gets second place. Not bad. 13 ladies entered the event. It's getting pretty loud in here. Hopefully you guys can't hear all of that noise in the background. All right, so Roberto Gomez just seems to having it his way right now, which is really cool to have. And we got, 6 more balls to go, and Roberto's going to win the first semifinals match. All right, so he's going to be playing shape off the 6 to play the 7 in the top left-hand corner pocket, just so he doesn't have to deal with the awkwardness of the 7-9 combo, and it makes position on the 9 so much easier if you don't touch it, especially when you got to play a good shot on the 8 ball. And he's got great position. So he'll just kind of stun this ball a little forward, just a little bit. Maybe a foot. About like so. He's got a nice easy roll here on the 9 ball. Just roll it right in the pocket. And that's great speed. And there you have it, folks. Mark Estiola gives him the 10 ball.